Hey, I hope you're having a great day. I'm Pastor Fred. This is the Follow Through. We are listening to God. We're also living for Him. Today we are in Romans chapter 1, and we're going to look at verse 16. We've been talking a lot about this week about sharing our faith and what it might cost us and just having courage and going out there and just letting folks know, because sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it really is, and especially when many in our world today have a very negative view of what it means to be a Christian, right? They hear the word Christian. Oh no. In fact, I just read some articles about somebody who had a famous rock star who became a Christian, and this was about 10 years ago. And I was reading some of the comments, and I was reading like some of the reactions to this well-known musician becoming a believer in Jesus and coming out and talking about it. And there's been a couple of them. And some people go, yes, like in the church, yeah, right? So there was a lot of that from Christians, obviously, who were celebrating it. But there were some who were kind of anti-church or anti-Christian, saying, man, not another one, right? Like we lost another one. And that should let us know right there, just as an aside, that there is this battle going on, there is this war, and not everyone's going to love what we do and be excited about this. And but I'm praying, like, even if you're someone that really is skeptical of Christianity or even against it, to know that maybe, I want you to think about, maybe you're getting and have experienced the negative thing, right? You've experienced the judgmental part of things. You've experienced people maybe full of pride or self-righteousness, or maybe even who are angry and really nasty. And I want you to know what happens is, for us Christians, sometimes that one might make us even ashamed of the gospel, because we think that that gospel is connected with the people who talk about it, and really there is that connection. But the gospel is not just that; it's so much more. And yes, we can get it wrong. I can get it wrong. Sometimes I'll not listen as I should, or not be as clear as I should, or any of those things. But Paul says this, and I think this should be our statement. Say, hey, this is how I want to proceed, right? Romans 1:16. I am not ashamed of the gospel. Why? And here, it's so important to grasp this. And again, it is the power of God for salvation. In other words, it's God's power to save us, to everyone who believes, to the Jew first and also to the Greek. So what he's saying is, it doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, what culture you're in, what language you speak, the color of your skin, right? Any of those things, your background, where you came from, how you grew up, the house you grew up in. He's saying, look, Jesus died for all, to save you. To save you. He doesn't just come to save a few who are from this specific culture or America right? We often think that way, and I apologize to all those folks out there who have maybe experienced that brand of Christianity that's maybe more tied to a certain culture or everything. Paul is saying here, like, it goes well beyond that. And that's shocking, I think, in our world today, because we're so, even if we think we're not, we're all about our tribes, we're all about our segments and our cultures and all of those things. And Paul's saying, look, this is the power of salvation to just to those who believe. To believe that He died for you, to believe that He came for His people, or He came for the Jewish people. But that was never just the plan. It was always everyone. He wants all to be saved. He wants all of us to come to a knowledge of the truth. He wants you to know that. He wants me to know that. And that it's not based on our track record. It's not based on our background, our pedigree, or any of those things. It's just based on His love and His mercy and His grace. That really says that even though all of us, listen, and all of us as humans, across the board, we've sinned, we have fallen short, none of us deserve this. None of us. It's all His love. A love I could never deserve. A love I don't merit. I could never earn it. It's a free gift from Jesus to me and Jesus to you. Right? So I pray that you embrace that and know that power in your life, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from. All right? I pray that is something that helps you today, and we'll see you next time for another follow-through.